Probably be able to outbrake the leaders in the first corner. Oh, or not brake at all. Come on, these things don't brake well at all. Right then, welcome back to ToCA Race Driver 2. We're continuing on with the secondary career. And next up is the SuperTruck Racing Championship. We have 7 races, let's select them all. We have Kyalami, Nürburgring Short, Laguna Seca, Donington Short, Road America, A1 Ring Short, and Vallelunga. So it's a fairly long series. How many laps are we going to do? We're going to keep it on 3 laps, should take about 42 minutes or thereabouts. Actually, can we go lower? 2 laps? Yeah, we'll do 2 laps just to keep it below half an hour. It'll give me a bit of a challenge as well to win the series. And this is our lovely truck. What colour are we going to go with? We got red, we had white as well, yellow and blue, black and red, white and blue. Ooh, that is the one that we had before, wasn't it? Yeah, Bradley Motorsports. Yeah, we'll go for the white and blue, why not? And we're going to take the guise of Pete Scarlett. Hooray! Right then, the first race at Kyalami. And off we go. Only 8 trucks, of course, on the grid. And these handle a little bit off from what I'm used to on ToCA Race Driver 3. Oh, and hard to see where the turning point is on these things. Oh, on the grass. No, come on. Well, at least they started us fairly high up in the grid order, 2nd place, which isn't bad. I do approve. Now it's just a case of catching the leader and passing him if we can. Oh, we did make up a bit of time there. Nicely done. Come on. Come on, get in his draft. Can we outbrake him going into the sharp left-hander, I wonder? Oh, no, we just locked the brakes, though. That wasn't intended, but it works. Now, if that was real life, that would probably rip the truck in half, but as it's ToCA Race Driver 2, we don't really care. I didn't do any damage to my truck either. I got no suspension damage or anything of the sort. Nice. Got a nice hefty lead, which is always good. Get it around the sharp chicane. It's so weird in these things. The arse end just gets really, really loose when you're at a slow rate of speed. Get in 3rd. Get it around the last turn. Awesome. Yep, nice. Still got a bit of a handy lead. I think that's our teammate actually in 2nd in the other white truck. Now, after playing ToCA Race Driver 3 on numerous occasions, this game is not as polished. Obviously, graphic-wise, it does definitely start to show its age in little areas. I mean, it's still a very, very well-made, solid game, but yeah, it definitely doesn't have the spit and polish. Oh, where'd you come from? It definitely doesn't have the spit and polish as the 3rd one has. Come on, get out of the way. You can't have my lead. I think that was paying too much attention, or not paying enough attention what's going on ahead. But not to worry. Brake 10 years before the corner, get it around. Nicely done. And again for this corner. Oh, no you don't. Come on. Shall I cut the chicane? Kind of. We'll try it. Go very slow. It'll keep the truck in a stable condition. There we go. And last corner. Get the ass end out. Showboat for the cardboard cutouts of the grandstand. And race 1 and a victory. Hooray. Not too bad. And there we go, race 1 complete, we get the victory and we get the total of 30 points from Matt Lawson's 23. As we continue then with the second race at Nürburgring Short, starting 5th. And away we go. Short shift into 5th. Probably be able to outbrake the leaders in the first corner. Or not brake at all. Come on, these things don't brake well at all. Oh. And the black truck once again takes the helm. Can we get up the inside of him? Yep, we can, just about. Very boisterous, but it has to be done. I'm taking no prisoners, I want all the points. I'll tell you what, recently I've been watching a lot of the Japanese Touring Car Championship from the mid-90s. And even though I don't understand Japanese, I only know a few words here and there, it is incredibly fun to watch. I've just been hooked on watching it, and the commentary, that's what I really love about the Japanese commentary. They're so energetic. And I've even seen some of the Japanese commentary as well from like the Indy 500. And they just go ballistic. They love their motorsport. And especially with the Japanese touring cars, all the cars are so colourful. Like the Jack's livery on the Honda Civic. Or the Honda Accord. Which is where I got the inspiration from to do the speed paint on the Ford Sierra. Oh, there's a lot of debris going through turn 1. But yeah, if you can, just go and do a search on YouTube for the JTCC. And yeah, they're all in their full race length distance as well. So it's not like 5-minute highlights, which some people upload, which is, I just hate that. Where you want to watch a race, you know, it's like, oh yeah, you know, full race highlights, and it's like 41 seconds. Like, that's not full race highlights. Well, it could be if it was like Formula 1, where nothing happens. But yeah, I mean, yeah, go and check it out. It's really awesome. And the racing is so close on that championship as well. Which is what I'm thinking of doing when I've done the 1994 British Touring Car Championship next year. I'm thinking of doing it like an actual career, so say I stay as a works driver for Volvo for 2 years, and then I go overseas and do other championships. Like Anthony Reid, he used to do the Japanese Touring Car Championship in 95 or 96. And, you know, I could do the same. I could, like, make an actual role-playish career out of it. So it's, okay, I've had 2 seasons at Volvo, now I'm going to go elsewhere and race in the Japanese Touring Car Championship or the, you know, the American Touring Car Championship sort of thing. Yeah, just a few ideas to throw out there. But there we go, we get another victory. And we'll have a look at the points. 60 to 42, Matt Lawson and Jim Lodge. As we go on to race 3 then, at Laguna Seca. Or Bart Seca as I call it. And off we go, my teammate is in a nice starting position. The 2 black trucks are up ahead. Come on, get it around. Oh, these things don't want to handle very well when you're in a higher gear. Remind me of Optimus Prime. Or if you're in Formula 1 and your tyres are up to temperature, would that be Optimal Prime? Ha ha ha. Anyway, back on with the racing. I don't think I'll do very well here. I don't know. I just have a gut feeling we're not going to do well. He's pulling away up ahead, but I was in 5th gear. I didn't downshift because I'm a bit daft. Well, I'll probably get him in the corkscrew. Or not. Come on, slow it down. Oh, balls. Well, we got a bit of damage. We haven't lost that much in the way of time to the leader, though. He's still pretty much at the same distance as he was before we wrecked it, the corkscrew. Oh, we actually gained a bit of time there. Stay in his draft, starting the final lap. God, that would really annoy me if I paid so much money to go and watch, you know, a grand racing event and it turned out to be 8 trucks and 2 laps. Man, could you imagine? That would be like the 2005 Indianapolis Grand Prix. People would just be, you know, up in arms about it. What's this? Only 2 laps of entertainment? Bah! I want my money back. Or worse to that extent, but there you go. Get back here. Get your arse back here. Okay, cut the corner a little bit. Right, this time, don't crash in the corkscrew. So brake about here. Take the position. Come on. Hey, nice. Right, can we keep it though for the final couple of corners? Should hope so. I bloody hope so. And there we go. 3 races down, 3 victories, 4 to go. How'd you like them apples then? Apples. Anyway, 90 to 54 and 44. So we can't get too complacent because anything can happen. And of course it rains at Donington Park. Because why wouldn't it? But the yellow truck now leads. And we got the black truck behind. Oh, the screeching of the tyres on the wet tarmac sounds a bit horrifying. Sounds like an alien screeching. Ooh. Come on. See if we can get him through Coppice. No. It's alright though, we're still keeping with him. Is this the international or the national layout? It's a national. Ah, good. So this race should be over fairly quickly. Cut the corner. Make up a bit of time. Oh, he killed the marker boards. You evil so-and-so. I've got a horn. It's not fair. I was going to honk at him, but... Now this one is determined to be a bit of a problem because we're not catching up with him. In fact, we're losing a load of time. Look at him behind. We might have to settle for second place, which is, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just not a good thing. I might be able to get him on the last chicane. If we late break it or ram him off the road. Or cut the chicane, but do it properly. Let's have a go. Let's try it. For king and country! Oh, it didn't work. And I've messed it up. Oh well, they were all kind enough to wait for me to get back going again. Ah. Son of a bitch. Oh well. At least we finished second even after all that, so... oh well, not to worry. So, still leading by a good 40 points, so... Nothing to snort at. And here we go then, for Road America. Let's have a look at our lovely truck, shall we? Trucky. I did buy a truck game on Steam yesterday. I had some pennies left in my Steam wallet from selling trading cards, and it was Riggin' Rod, I think that's the name of it, I can't remember, but yeah, it was only 79p, so I was like, oh yeah, bargain, 79p, can't go wrong with that. So I've got quite a few trucking games, so I might do a series on in the future, and there's one as well called Bus Driver, which is actually really quite good, even though the time that they allocate you for each mission is a little bit strict, and sometimes it doesn't pass the missions for you, so it's, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, but it's still fun, and my steering wheel is compatible with it, so yeah, I might do a couple of non-racing series at some point, but still with in motor vehicles. Yeah, we're not going to do well here. I've never done well at Road America. And that is why, because I can't slow the bloody truck down enough, and whee! Around we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Yeah, and that's just completely ended our race. Bloody fantastic. Well, at least I've got my teammate to keep me company. So that's one plus thing, I suppose. Even though we're losing a ton of time. Hey, hold on, the trucks aren't short enough to go under... the exhaust pipes clipped through the barriers there. If that actually happened, it would have tore down the marshal's post. Yeah, I think we're going to have to settle for last place on this one. Come on. Yeah, this is not good at all. Losing a ton of time. And, yeah, it's just... In these trucks, it's just so hard to determine how far from the corner you are, because it's got that foreshortening problem in car, or in the cab. Because when you're outside, look, everything zooms along a lot faster, but when you're in the cab, it just seems like it's going a lot slower, and the corners just come up at you a lot quicker than they would normally. Thank God they fixed that for a ToCA Race Driver 3. Yeah, we're going to have to settle for last place. I'm not making up any ground. Losing a bunch of time, though. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, well. Can't win them all, as they say. But we might... No, actually, we won't lose the lead. If anything, we'll be 10 points ahead. So, if the usual suspect gets the victory, then he'll be on 103 points. So I'll be 10 ahead of him with 2 races to go. So we could still do it. It's not a big deal. All we care about at the end of the day is actually winning the championship so we can move on to the next. And of course that counts to the 3 bonus championships that we haven't even done or unlocked yet, so... Oh well, let's just saunter on in last gear across the start-finish line. Yay. Hooray, that was abysmal. Do we actually get any points for that? Yeah, we get 3 points. Oh, we're actually still quite ahead by 30 points, so it's not too bad. 86 to 116. As we go on to the penultimate race then, A1 ring short. Now, hopefully, I said this last time actually, hopefully we can get the win. We're being pushed out by the yellow truck and already off into the boonies and the sand castles and everything else. Come on, push me around. Come on, push me around. That's better. Yeah, it's so hard to judge. Got a little bit of suspension damage. But the red truck is leading, which is good. My rival for this one is in the black truck, so... So we're going to go on the bonnet view. Which doesn't help at all, in fact it makes things worse. Come on, give me a push. No, fine, you're just going to slow down, sod you then. See, this feels a lot faster, and you can actually feel the speed and, you know, at rate of speed you're taking the corners. And even then, almost got it completely wrong. Oh, I don't like this camera view, this is awful. And that, how people can drive in these types of games in chase cam, hats off to you, because I bloody can't. Unless it's an arcade racer, then yeah, I mean, it's fairly straightforward. But in these types of games, nah, it's got to be in the cockpit. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, red truck wants to take our position, and he probably will, because I've messed that corner up. Nope. Just about got away with that. Right, so we should still be leading the championship because we were 30 points ahead. We've got another handful of points for 5th place. So we're now 20... what's that? 19 points ahead. Oh, okay, last race ends Vallelunga. I like Vallelunga, so we should be okay. Now we just have to make it count. And hopefully we can slow the bloody trucks down before the corners. That kind of works. Right, up into 4th, 3 trucks to pass. And then we can safely say we've won the championship. At the moment, I'm taking no chances. Oh, very slow. Might be able to capitalise and take a position or 2 on the sharp hairpin. With a little bit of help. to get around. Okay, not too bad. See, with me, the trick, what I usually do, my biggest mistake is I tend to downshift a little bit too early. And doing that, of course, the truck is just bouncing off the rev limiter, and you can't get the bloody thing slowed down, so... So at least keep it in a higher gear, then brake, and then downshift at the right moment. But look at the bloody lead he's got already. Jesus. Oh well. Keeping it in second, we'll be able to take the championship with that. And then it'll be on to the Vintage Classic. Yeah, that's better. See, it's not bouncing off the rev limiter. We can get a bit of speed around the corner if we're not pushed wide by third place. Okay, now it might get a bit concerning. Okay, we got the run. Get around. Oh, power steering, please. There we go. Ooh. Come on, just one corner to go. We can do it. Yeah, we're miles ahead, so yeah, championship has been wrapped up. Nicely done. Hooray! Awesome. So that is the Super Trucks done. Yeah, by, oh, we've done it by a country mile. By Tom Jefford in second overall. So there we go, we completed the championship. So that's another one done. So what is that altogether percentage-wise? 15% complete. And then we have the Vintage Classic, which is next. 9 races in all. And what cars do we have on offer? Let me just have a look. So we have the E-Type Jag. We have the Aston Martin's locked, and so is the Ford. Oh, well that is absolutely crap. Because the Ford Mustangs, you know, we have in the first championship of the bloody game. Oh. Well, that is really crap. Bloody hell. So we have to win, to unlock that one, we have to win every race in the championship, and then for that one we just have to beat the championship on normal or hard difficulty. Okay, so we only have one car to choose from then, which is a Jag, but we'll do that next time, so I will leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I'll see you for the Vintage Classic when and if. So, yeah, take very good care.